Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here. Today we are going over the newest flavor from Amino Energy, and that is the blue raspberry. Yes, blue raspberry, blue raspberry. Yes, that reminds me. We are going over the blue raspberry coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me, really do appreciate it. And in today's video we're going over the blue raspberry from Amino Energy. I'm very excited by this because I've always been a huge fan of the Amino Energy drinks for numerous reasons. One of the ones is because they have great flavors, because who doesn't like a great flavored energy drink? And it is also a low stim energy drink, meaning that it has 100 milligrams of caffeine in a 12-ounce can, so it has less than your standard amount, which is typically 10 milligrams per ounce. So it would have 120, although most of your 12-ounce cans are going 200 nowadays. So it's one of the rare 12-ounce cans that have less than 200. And I guess that's for the supplement ones. Monster still has theirs, which is probably 120. And I'm pretty sure Red Bull has theirs, it's probably 120. And a huge shout out and thank you goes to Chad Gostro, who actually sent these to me. He sends me lots of drinks when I can't find them. And these actually weren't in stores near me for quite a while. And they normally don't get into your regular stores. They finally have some in some convenience stores. I've seen a couple of convenience stores that carry like 2 or 3 flavors, but they have like 12 different flavors. I usually end up picking them up at Vitamin Shop or GNC if I'm out in the store. Otherwise, I typically always buy them from GNC or Vitamin Shop online, usually when they have their BOGO 50s. But as of recently, there's been a lot of flavors that they haven't had. Most of my favorite flavors that they don't have. So I've been drinking a lot of the same flavor. I've been drinking a lot of strawberry because that's one of the only ones they have. But I'm also a fan of their cherry. I'm a fan of their mango lime pineapple. I'm a fan of a lot of the different flavors that they have. Their watermelon is really, really good. But I am also a fan of blue raspberry, and now they finally have a blue raspberry flavor. That's usually a staple for any line, so I'm definitely excited to go over it. But thank you, that's what I was doing, I got distracted. Thank you to Chad for sending me this drink, really do appreciate it. Let's get into this taste test. And here's the can. And pretty standard can for them. I like that they're adding pictures now. Sometimes they don't have the picture on there, or at least a big picture on there. They got a big blue raspberry slush on there, or rush. It says blue raspberry rush. It's got a nice dark blue with a little bit of light blue going across the middle there. So some nice colors on the can. And like I said, it's called Amino Energy from Optimum Nutrition, 12-ounce can, 100 milligrams, but it also has 5 grams of amino acids in there, thus where the name came from. Caffeine is coming from natural sources, and it is a 0 sugar drink. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Clear color. And even though blue raspberry tends to be a staple in a lot of lines, you'll see that a lot of the companies do have it when I put the Caffeine Man rating chart up. Because it's a staple in most lines, I actually haven't had that many blue raspberries recently, because I usually at the beginning of my channel when I first started, I would do full line reviews, and now everything after the full line review is just one drink at a time. So there's not many companies coming out with blue raspberry because I've already reviewed all of them. But it looks like they were behind the 8 ball on this one. So let's go ahead, let's taste it out. So for carbonation, you're getting a medium carbonation out of here. They didn't go too strong with it because I think they wanted to give you that slushy kind of feel, a little bit of a smoother feel to it. For your sweetness, it is a slushy flavor, so they are definitely giving you a high amount of sweetness to really give you that vibe of drinking a slushy. And for your flavor profile, I'm also going to say it's a high flavor profile. I think they did a really great job with it. And what's interesting is that I tend to like a little bit more blueberry in my drink than raspberry, but they usually balance each other out pretty good in flavor. There's not a lot of just blueberry drinks out of there, tons of blue raspberries, so it's a matter of how they're going to go with it. And it seems like they went a little bit, just a touch stronger in that raspberry flavor. And I would say you're probably getting like a 60% raspberry with a 40% blueberry out of there, and then that high amount of sweetness really gives you that slushy feeling, and not really your typical blue raspberry. It's not your standard blue raspberry flavor that you get in a lot of the lines. A lot of companies like to try and switch it up a little bit to make it different than the other blue raspberries, and the way that they're doing it is that they are going a little bit more slushy with it, so they are able to bump up the sweetness to say we're sweeter than those other blue raspberries out there. We're so sweet, we're as sweet as a slushie. Just like my wife, as sweet as a slushie. We'll see if she watched this video. She watches a lot of the videos, but she doesn't watch them all. But I think it's a good flavor, so where's it gonna be going on the Caffeine Man rating chart? Like I said, there's a lot of them up there. There are a lot of them in the mid-range. There's a lot of them in the low range. But this one's gonna be up there, and it's probably gonna be mixing in with a lot of those higher ones up there. But it's not the tippity top best, but really it doesn't matter. When you have so many drinks out there, all that really matters is the score that you're gonna get. And because this is low stim, some people are gonna like it just for that reason. I am gonna give this a 9.2. I think it is an amazing flavor, and just like all the other aminos, all the other aminos have scored really, really high. So I recommend you checking out this video right here. That is my original video on Amino Energy. Actually, that is one of 2 videos, because I bought all 10 of their drinks when they had come out, or when I had my channel, they had already been out. So there's actually 2 videos on Amino Energy. But back to the Caffeine Man rating chart, 9.2. I guess I don't gotta show it to you again. Let's finish up. One last shout out to Chad. Thank you so much for sending me these drinks. And if you do want to see that first video on Amino Energy, I will put that right there for you. And if you already saw that one or just want to see the second one, don't know where to find it, I'll put the second one right there for you as well. Both of your Amino Energy reviews. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night.